Hello and welcome to another daily market update by Market Intel. My name is Ben and today we want to take a look at the S&P 500 chart, which has seen quite a bit of a rally in recent weeks, and now we see a bit of sideways consolidation. We could be very close to a top. I think it's important to take a look at that chart today. Let's go. So we are on the Market Intel website, dailymarketupdate.com. We analyze over 50 stocks, commodities, indices, and cryptos. If you're interested in getting those free Elliott-Wave updates every single day for free, you can join for free, register for free, and you'll receive all these updates about the different asset classes. But today we click on the S&P 500. So click on it, and then you can see on a daily basis the updates, for example, about the S&P 500, a written update, and then also the charts. So what we'd like to do today, we'll take a look at the 1 day and the 4-hour time frame, and we'll see if there are any updates. So let's click on the S&P 500, hide the text, and here you can see the movement that we already discussed in previous videos. So it remains our perspective that in the preferred scenario, which is magenta, the magenta scenario, magenta wave 1, we still have a little bit of wiggle room to the upside, so that the market could still move a little bit higher. I have to say though that we could be very close to a top now. I mean, the rally from the September-October lows, actually from the October lows, has been quite substantial without any deep pullbacks, and then also the rally from the April low has been quite substantial. We should be close to a top. I mean, the preferred scenario is that in magenta wave 1 we top very soon and we could then move down in magenta wave 2. We've already added a support zone for the wave 2 pullback. It's defined between the 61.8 retracement and the 78.6 retracement of the initial wave 1, and of this wave 1 here, and it's between 4,681 and 4,434 points. That can still change. Okay, that can still change. We haven't got a top in place in magenta wave 1 yet, so it could still stretch a little bit higher. There is currently no objective reason to believe the rally is over, but the market is very overstretched, so it's likely that we will top soon. But we're going to take a look at that on the 4-hour chart in a minute. Just looking at this, you see in the preferred scenario the market should still move higher. In an alternative scenario, and that's the green wave count, we could still form another 4-5 pattern before really topping. Therefore, we have already added an alternative scenario to the chart in which the pullback is going to be rather shallow. So that means once we have a top confirmation, and we will see that first on the 4-hour time frame, and we will notify you here on the website. Obviously, when you register, you get these daily updates. I'm not making a video every day about the S&P 500, but if there is a correction, then we can watch a certain micro support area, which is already defined on the chart. It's between 4,878 and 5,056 points. We can watch that first. However, I have to say that this will also change. So if we move higher in green wave 3, also this trading area will move higher. We will be able to assess that, when we have a top in place, we will define these levels. And also the alternative scenario, we currently assign it a 40% probability. So the magenta wave 2 pullback correction is more likely, is more reasonable. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, here you can see the micro structure of this rally from the April low, which is considered a 5-wave move. But what you might see is that wave 5 in orange here is very much overextended. It might morph, it might change, but the market for the last 1.5 weeks has really only been moving sideways. So we're waiting for clear signals that a top is in place. I mean, the clearest signal would be a break below 5,205 points. But for now, there will be other micro support levels, but everything's holding so far still. So as I said, there could be a little bit more wiggle room to the upside. And once the $5,205 level is broken to the downside, we can also fully define these levels here. But there will be indications before. But as I said, we will make you aware once we see a top is in place. So either way, even though it's too early to be bearish, I think it is time to be on the side of caution. Then we could get a more substantial correction. We will then need to see, okay, does the 4,878 level hold? Okay, if not, then we've got a support zone below. Does that hold? If not, then we have a much larger correction. But for now, that's not expected, not on our charts. We will check more bullish options first. And yeah, please be aware that these levels might change. So you need to stay up to date with a regular analysis. So that's the update about the S&P 500. Hope you liked the update. If you did, yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and also register on the website. And don't forget to let us know in the comments if you want us to analyze certain stocks, cryptocurrencies, or other assets for you here in a video format. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.